We've got in the studio with us right now Shannon Brito. She's a home stager with Premiere Home Staging, and you've got a wonderful topic, perfect timing, and it's how to stage your home during the winter months. So, again, perfect timing because people are like, what do I do? Christmas decorations, this, that.
Right. So, staging is really about creating a perception of value, and it's not just what people see. It's really about how you make them feel as well.
100%.
So this is really important in the winter, even more important. So I have a couple of tips. I get a lot of questions about selling homes in the winter, and like we were saying before, it's even more important because in the winter, in December especially, you're actually getting more serious buyers. The tire kickers are kind of staying home. You're getting really serious buyers.
Absolutely.
So it's important to really make a good impression. So the first tip, this one comes about because I've actually staged a couple of homes recently that had no heat. So going back to how you're making people feel, if you're making them literally feel cold, it's not a good impression of the house. So you want to make sure your heat is at a comfortable temperature, the house is warm enough, you're actually literally making them feel warm and fuzzy.
You don't want them in and out quick because it's too cold. Now they start forgetting details and wonderful things that they would have seen before.
Exactly. And that's one of the things people overlook a lot is that, again, how are you making people feel? What kind of impression are they psychologically walking away with when they leave your house? If they feel cold and uncomfortable, that's what they're going to remember about your house.
Absolutely.
So the second one is the walkways. This is important as we're starting to get some snow, unfortunately.
Nice.
You want to make sure your walkways are clear. You don't want people having to walk through a foot of snow to get to your house. Again, that's not going to leave them with a good impression of the house. So walkways are clear. There's some salt on the ground that they're comfortable walking up to the house. So it goes with the sort of the curb appeal in the spring, but this is part of the curb appeal in the winter, unfortunately. The next one will be lighting. You want to make sure that when people are looking at your house, it's light and bright. So open up those blinds, open up the curtains, make sure you're getting some taking advantage of whatever natural light there is.
Especially in gray winter, too, take advantage of the natural light and have plenty of lighting inside the house. Recessed lighting is perfect, but if you don't have it, maybe some ambient lighting.
Exactly.
Whatnot, right?
Yep. Turn on those lights, open those blinds, get as much light as you can in. And the fourth tip, I get a lot of questions about, you and I were talking about this earlier, about holiday decorating. People ask, can I decorate for holidays still? And Emilio actually made a good point when we were discussing it before. You said not for pictures. Yeah. So maybe wait until after the photos are taken.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's a really good point. You don't want those pictures to look dated come, January 1st if you don't want people seeing that, making it look like the listing is going stale, even if it's not.
Totally. The median time frame is 60 days on market right now. So if you're listing your house now 7 days before Christmas, then, it's that you still get another, 53 days left on the market.
Right, and no one wants to see holiday decorations in your pictures on January 15th.
No.
So really good tip. But I always tell people that, if you want to go put up a tree or do some light decorations, feel free to do that. Just, like everything with staging, kind of keep it neutral, keep it low-key, keep it somewhat muted. But, feel free to still do a little decorating. You don't have to be...
Absolutely.
You don't have to be a total Scrooge.
Right.
And the last one, it's kind of a general tip, but even more so in the winter, it's important. Whenever I do an Occupy consultation, I usually tell people, go to Home Goods, buy some throw pillows, buy a throw blanket, buy some area rugs, really try to cozy up your house. So kind of a general tip, but also more important in the winter, if we're, like you said, we're trying to give people that cozy feel. So a nice and easy tip to do that.
Absolutely. So Shannon Brito with Premiere Home Staging.